Good morning, students. This is Miss Phillips. Today is November 17th, 2020. I want to continue reading where we left off of The Elephant Keeper. If you have your student copy, you can follow along. I want you to pay close attention to how the author uses opinions and facts to help support his claim. I'm going to continue on page 14. A friendship begins. As Aaron walked to the lodge the next morning, he worried. Would he lose his job for jumping into the pool and making a spectacle of himself in front of the guests? If he lost his job, how would he manage to help his family? As soon as he reported for work, he was told to go to see the lodge manager. His heart sank. Aaron stood in the front of the manager's desk, his eyes fixed on the ground. "You were brave yesterday," the manager said. Aaron looked up in surprise. "The game rangers who collected the elephant run an orphanage not far from here. They told me that poachers forced a herd of elephants to flee last night. This little one likely got separated, and there was nothing the others could do but keep going." He sighed. "They also told me that you can visit the little elephant if you like." The manager got up from his desk, then and put a hand on Aaron's shoulder. "I wanted to thank you for what you did," he said, smiling. "Our guests were most impressed." A few days later, Aaron found himself walking down the long, dusty road that led to the town and to the elephant orphanage. He had never thought of animals being orphans. Did it miss its mother like he missed his father? He hoped the little elephant was still alive. When he arrived, two men were playing a game of checkers with bottle caps at the gate. One of the men recognized him and called out, "Wasala Sayi, Aaron." "Hello," Aaron answered shyly. "Did you come to visit Zambezi?" The man smiled and held out his hand. "I am Samuel, one of the elephant keepers." "Zambezi?" "It's the name we gave the little elephant who went for a swim. We named him for the mighty river." So the elephant was alive, Aaron grinned, his heart beating faster. Samuel motioned for him to follow. That's when Aaron came upon a sight that he would never have believed if he hadn't seen it with his own eyes. Three grown men were chatting to each other while elephants mingled around them. Aaron's mouth dropped open. Samuel laughed. "It is possible for elephants and people to be friends," he said as he opened the door to a barn. It smelled of hay and dung. Aaron hung back, wary. "Come, I will introduce you properly to Zambezi," said Samuel. Zambezi lay on a bed of straw in a corner of a stall. He looked like a wrinkled bag of bones covered by blankets. He seemed to be having trouble breathing. The image of his father lying under blankets at home just before he died flashed through Aaron's mind, and he felt a lump in his throat. Samuel nudged him forward. "Go on. You can touch him," he said. Aaron knelt and, hand shaking, reached out to touch Zambezi's thick skin. It felt surprisingly warm. Zambezi opened one eye. Slowly, his trunk curled upward and brushed Aaron's arm. Did the elephant recognize him? "Kanjani?" Aaron whispered. He sat down on the straw, and the elephant rested his trunk on Aaron's leg. They stayed like that for some time, while Samuel watched them curiously. "Here," Samuel whispered, handing a milk bottle to Aaron. "Maybe you have better luck than we had." Aaron had seen enough babies nursed to know what to do. He tilted the bottle, spilling some drops onto the elephant's lips. Zambezi licked the milk off his lip and then began to suck from the bottle, looking Aaron in the eyes as he did. Samuel shook his head in amazement and tiptoed away.